Harry, he has been complaining that Meghan Markle is getting all the unnecessary public media attention. Today, I'm going to be helping him out and mention one reason, the biggest reason why that is happening. Stay tuned. Most of my viewers are not subscribed. If you are one of them, consider to subscribe and hit the bell. In the past trailers of Netflix, we have seen how Harry was coming in from the camera and saying that, hey, look, my wife is having a hard time. She had hard time in UK, and then at the same time we see them coming out and making public of their private life by posting videos and photos. But the point here is that Harry is being consistently saying that, look, my wife is getting unnecessary attention. Wherever she goes, the media is picking up on her. Whatever she does, whatever she says, even though sometimes he would say, even though the Queen was there, as he said in the last trailer of Netflix, but the attention will be only on Meghan Markle. So why that is happening? What is that one reason? We know Meghan Markle, she is getting public attention or the media attention for several reasons. Number one, her pregnancy. When she was pregnant, she used to move in such a way that would raise doubts in the mind of people whether she was actually pregnant or not, because this is not how pregnant women they behave physically. Then we also have attention from the media on Meghan Markle because the way she was wearing her clothes, how expensive they were, what she was wearing. These things are normal. And yet, obviously, Harry was saying, well, no, this should not happen. Media should just shut up and not talk about my wife too much. We understand that Meghan was also getting public attention simply because of the fact that she was married, and she's still married to the British monarchy, unless she gets divorced, which a lot of people are expecting to happen with Harry. But you get all the point. Meghan is getting a lot of attention and Harry is not liking it. So what is that one thing I can tell Harry if he's listening to this conversation, this video, that would actually ease his pain, quote unquote, pain and suffering, because he doesn't like it, right? But again, at the same time, they're posting a lot of photos and videos showing their private life. Especially these days, if you go to Meghan Markle social media account, you see all kind of videos, photos, their intimacy from starting from their bedroom, their kids playing around, everything is just being broadcasted. Now, let me tell you this story, and then we will be able to figure out what is that one reason, again, what is that one reason for which Meghan got so much media attention. And this is what I want to talk to you about. So let's take a look at this article, and basically this article is saying that Meghan the bully. Okay, bullying of royal staff gave the media plenty to work with, says royal expert Kinsey Schofield. And then it went on to say this, that is according to royal expert Kinsey Schofield, an inquiry had been held in order to determine if the Duchess of Sussex had treated royal staff inappropriately. This is not something unestablished. It is already known by so many people, especially from Prince William, that Meghan Markle, she did misbehave. She did bully the staffers for whatever reason it was. Maybe she didn't like the palace. I mean, we know she didn't like the courtesy. She didn't like the courtesy, not courtesy, courtesy. Just having this bowing down to the Queen. And not the way, by the way, not the way she showed it on the Netflix trailer. Like, oh, this is not how you do. This is a very simple, easy thing to do. And therefore, we have seen Meghan Markle being accused of this bullying by Prince William. She was accused of this bullying by the staffers themselves. What is happening? While that may have been the case, the findings were not disclosed on the basis that Buckingham Palace wanted to protect the privacy of those involved. Okay, then, and yet, Meghan's conduct since then has been controversial. Her comments in the controversial interview with The Cut, quote unquote, The Cut, suggested that a South African cast member of The Lion King had informed her how people celebrated her royal wedding, like when Nelson Mandela was freed from prison. However, the only cast member who fitted that description denied meeting Meghan. In addition, Meghan's reference to the accommodation on her 2019 South Africa royal tour as a housing unit, quote unquote, housing unit on her Archetype podcast also did not help. Meghan Markle has a habit of whining, lying, and making stories up. As we know, Harry said the media, the monarchy even, they planted stories. They did not only invent stories, but they planted stories against Meghan Markle. Look at what Meghan Markle did. This is all nonsense. Housing unit. This is the word she used, housing unit. How can you even say that word? The palace, it was palace. When they were in South Africa, it was not a housing unit. They were accommodated in a place that looks like a palace. Man, I have seen it myself. You can also Google it for yourself. But this is who Meghan Markle is, always coming up with porkies, inventing stories, and even sometimes planting stories. So it is the other way around actually, Harry. Now, why we are talking about this is because it shows the true nature of Meghan Markle. Somebody who calls a palace a housing unit just to, get public attention, sympathy, and let people know that how badly she was treated. And then she comes out on Oprah Winfrey interview accusing the British monarchy of not taking care of her mental health. It shows the true color, shows the true nature of who Meghan is. Given all of this at the backdrop, do you not think that it is absolutely possible? Forget about what William said, forget about what other staffers said. Do you not think this is the person that fits the description of somebody who can actually bully others? I think it is 100% believable. This is exactly why Meghan Markle, she is getting so much public attention, even from us. Like in this channel, I talked a lot about this misbehavior, this bullying of Meghan, of the staffers. So, Harry, if you really want to fix this issue that you're facing, then fix your wife. Okay, so, and with so many mishaps made by her own hands, Kinsey had no sympathy for Meghan. In her comments, she said, quote, "The floodgates opened for Meghan after whispers of disrespectful treatment to the staff started circulating." And this is why, Harry, your wife was getting so much attention. Not because she is somebody very, very charismatic, somebody who is about to become a saint, which a lot of people say very, very ridiculous. And her fan base, believe it or not, they're now asking Meghan to be the next saint after Mother Teresa. Can you believe this? She is going to be the saint. Man, I'm just sorry. I'm just laughing at. Okay, Meghan's own family had plenty of negative observations to make to the media. Quite simply, Meghan gave the press plenty to work with. And needless to say, guys, when we talk about Meghan Markle, her letter, relationship to the father, these are all well planned by Meghan Markle. She wanted the media to leak those letters to make her publicly known to people for whatever reason. She is someone who is constantly seeking attention from whoever it is, whenever it is coming. She's always welcoming. On the other hand, you have her husband who is whining about the same thing that his wife wants so desperately. And this is so jarring coming from Harry. Makes no sense. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.